Good morning. I'm Patrick Roach. An update on the teacher strike in West Virginia, the beginning of a dog race, and news on international aid. All this and more on today's Franciscan Beat News Brief. Power companies are working to restore service to hundreds of customers in West Virginia days after high winds pummeled the state. First Energy says on its website that about 1,100 customers in Western Virginia remain without service Sunday. Appalachian Power says about 540 customers were without service in southern West Virginia. The West Virginia Senate has passed a bill to allow drilling for natural gas beneath property where 75% of owners of its royalty interests agree. The Charleston Gazette-Mail reported the measure passed 23-11 Saturday. There is hope, but also concern over the Israeli Prime Minister's upcoming meeting with President Donald Trump at the White House Monday. Trump has yet to broker an ultimate peace deal with Israelis and Palestinians, even as Palestinians and other critics insist it will be dead on arrival. Misgivings are also percolating under the surface over Iran, where Israel sees Trump's efforts to date to crack down on Israel's archenemy as lacking. A joint legislative committee will address differences in pay raise bills for striking West Virginia teachers and school service personnel. On Saturday, the Republican-controlled Senate voted for a 4% pay raise. The Republican-controlled House of Delegates earlier approved a 5% raise. House spokesman Jared Hunt said Sunday no meeting had been scheduled as of yet. A spokeswoman for the International Committee of the Red Cross says the delivery of assistance to Damascus's opposition-held suburb of eastern Ghouta is a first positive step, but that more needs to be done. Sadki Inki says there needs to be repeated and continuous access to eastern Ghouta by humanitarian organizations. She spoke as a 46-truck convoy was entering the town of Dalma in eastern Ghouta, marking the first delivery of humanitarian assistance to the area in nearly 3 weeks. China is warning that President Donald Trump's vow to impose tariffs on steel and aluminum will have a huge impact on the global trading order. Chinese leaders have threatened in the past to retaliate if Trump raises trade barriers, but that could escalate into a fight that might disrupt China's access to one of its biggest markets. A Commerce Ministry official said late Friday that Beijing will work with other affected countries in taking measures to safeguard its own rights and interests. In sports, mushers and dogs are often running as Alaska's Iditarod begins following a trying year for the annual sled dog race. Cody Straith of Fairbanks and his 16-dog team were the first to take off Sunday. They're among 67 teams signed up for this year's long-distance trek. The winner is expected to reach the finish in about 9 days. While the Olympics are officially over, there are only 4 more days until the start of the Paralympic Games in Pyeongchang, as athletes start to make their way to the Olympic Village in South Korea. In weather, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 44 and a low of 30. For Franciscan Beat, I'm Patrick Roach. Have a great day.